The thing in this world that scares me the most, if I have like a single actual fear, is credit card debt.
I feel that.
Credit card debt is, I sometimes pay my card off 3 times a week. Because that is this is the scariest thing I can imagine.
Have you ever paid it off 5 times in 1 week?
No.
What about 4?
3 would be the max.
All right.
I one time, this was the moment. This is the scariest moment that I can remember encountering in a business sense. And it's a very small thing, but I was very new. And I had a manager one time. My team had hit some like really good numbers. We had this sick bonus coming in. He had a sick bonus coming in. I mean, and I remember when I remember it, it was like, dude, I can't believe how big his bonus. It's probably gonna be like $8,000. I was like, this guy's gonna get so much money. And I asked him what he was gonna do with it, and he said, pay down his credit card.
Did you go like this?
I probably called my wife and was like, can you believe this guy's got more than that on his credit card?
Were you like, burn them all down? Let's shred them all tonight.
No. I have my wife, that fear is not if we did something, if we got into horrible financial trouble, it would be on me.
I believe it.
Like.
Yeah, tell us about one of your Pokemon packs.
Well, no, I don't. Well, I actually have a Pokemon pack right now, the unopened box of, if any of you guys are out there collectors, Evolving Skies. I bought it when it came out, paid like $90. It's worth like $700 right now.
I thought you had like a $10,000 one.
No, I did. I was gonna buy one.
I don't want to hear about $90 purchases.
Yeah, no, I was gonna buy a Series 2, but Mikkel told me no. What's the most expensive thing you've ever bought, Sonny? It's not a car.
I mean, my wife's bought a lot of bags.
I was gonna say, is it a bag?
Probably a bag.
What's the most expensive bag you've ever purchased on behalf of your wife?
I mean, she's bought it with her money.
But I know she's bought it with her money. What's the most expensive thing you've ever bought?
We have the same bank accounts. That's, tip for you guys.
Tip for you guys. But
don't split your bank accounts like this guy does. 'Cause then you're always on different pages. He said it. He said, how'd you know that?
I'm going to throw one caveat in here.
Unless you make way more money than your wife, then do it.
No, don't do that. No. If you do that and you make way more money than your wife, you're not going to have a wife at some point.
Yep. You'll probably spend it on hookers, I bet.
Probably have a second wife.
Second family.
And a really good chance of having a third wife.
And if you're a pilot, for sure 5.
3 families at once.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Maybe I've experienced it. Nah,
I haven't.
Got him.
I have a great uncle.
All right, I knew you had a story.
Pretty crazy.
I knew you had a story.
No, I have
coming.
a pretty crazy family line. My great grandfather owned like an insane amount of Montana, and he was extremely wealthy. Yes,
I was not a. I thought you were gonna say like a car dealership.
No. He owned like half of not half, but I mean a good portion of Montana. Like
I bet it was
millions of acres.
I bet it was less than 200 acres.
No, millions of acres.
All right.
Okay. My mom grew up on that ranch. Her family got kicked off.
Is the show Yellowstone about them?
It could be.
Okay.
But he had a son. Shit. He had a son. I don't know if I should talk about this.
Everyone's
with
us already.
One of my family members are gonna be like, you can't say that. I haven't seen them in at least 10 years though. So he had a son who, because the ranch was so giant, he had 2 families at one time for like 8 years.
Did they become a blended family?
No,
Did
they found out
convert
later.
them to polygamy?
No, they found out about each other later, and then he lost his real family. But then I don't know. I actually have no idea what the conclusion there was.
Well, I know one conclusion. He no longer owns half of Montana.
Well, he's not alive anymore, so he doesn't own any of Montana.
Oh, okay.
But his family, I don't know what happened, because my mom's dad, he got in a fight with him, and they left and came to Sandy. Gave up hundreds of thousands of acres of inheritance.
I'm getting so bored now. Can you tell the Millennium Falcon story, please?
No.
Please.
No. I went and saw Star Wars episode.
I knew I'd do it.
What is it, episode 7?
Yeah.
The first one with Rey?
Yep.
So I go see Star Wars episode 7, midnight premiere with my buddies, and we get there, and a man.
Did you dress up?
I dressed up
gold
one time.
chains are your style.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I dressed up one time to a movie when we went to Divergent, and that was it. I've
Divergent.
stop it. I've seen pictures of it since, and I'm like, that was bad.
I
And
mean, I
ever
did this at Hunger Games for a picture.
in the movie theater when she
Yeah.
was whistling, you were doing this.
Not during the movie.
Saw her two hands
You know,
probably.
out in the lobby, with
You know
my
where else they
wife.
do this?
I know where they do this.
Scouts.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
R.I.P.
probably both of them.
we I, we can't go there. Okay, Millennium Falcon.
So we get there. R.I.P. Scouts.
I did go to the Boy Scout Jamboree in 2001 in Virginia.
I went to tons of them.
Cal, what a loser.
My mom.
No wonder I didn't get laid until later.
I was like 24.
Give or take a couple of years.
We go to Star Wars. This man who he hasn't showered in at least 3 weeks. Smells. He is his own. He just smells like a currently lit cigarette. It's been plastered all over his body. And he comes in. He sits right next to me.
Did he have Cheeto stains?
I hope he wasn't eating anything with his fingers. Honestly, he sits down next to me, and we're all like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe this guy's sitting next to us. This is insane. Smells terrible." We're watching, and he doesn't do anything the whole movie. He just is like, he's like this. And Ray pulls I don't know if it's Ray or whoever it is, but they pull off the cover of the Millennium Falcon. They see it for the first time, and this dude, he goes from here, he goes like this. Holy shit. And he's just audibly right next to me. And then the whole scene, he's like looking around at the whole movie theater. He's like, holy shit. And, that was actually better than the whole movie. He was hilarious. It was funny. He was into it. My name Falcon will do that to some people.
It brought a tear to my eye hearing that story again. First time I cried.
The first time I told that,
you were a lot more animated
way
when
more.
You told it.
Yeah. Well, it was just fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
It was there. I mean, it's fading now after all the buff I've taken.
Shouldn't it get more stronger? Sure. It's the cocaine.
No, can't be. All right, Sonder.
Well, I asked you my questions, so that's all I wanted.
I have a question for you.
Oh, yeah.
What's the inseam?
The inseam?
The inseam.
On my shorts?
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't know inches this big, but probably 9 inches.
Really?
Yeah. I've got long legs, Court.
That's true. I've never bought a 9-inch inseam. That sounds like something my dad would buy.
I mean, it's like only that big.
I haven't bought anything past a 5 and
past 3?
No, 3.
Oh.
I feel like 3 is an area where I wouldn't be able to leave my house with children around.
I mean, yeah.
What are you saying to the people on social media that are calling for shorter inseams from you?
Wait, so are you saying you are shorter than 3 inside your house?
It's hard to quantify because sometimes I just wear my compression shorts. So there are no inseamed shorts on outside of that.
There's probably an inseam.
You want to measure it?
Yeah.
I'm wearing them right now underneath. We can measure them right now.
Let's do it.
So what are you gonna say to the people who are calling for maybe
just wait till I wear my black shorts,
deeper cardigans, and shorter inseams?
Oh, like a deeper V?
Yeah.
Well, that cardigan's a medium, if you couldn't tell. So I don't know how
the people
much
can
more
tell.
I can go.
The people can tell.
So, yeah.
When I was playing baseball, I tried to get all of my jerseys in a medium. And the equipment got like, so you what happens is you come out and you're able to like grab what you want, try it on, and put them on, and then put the size you want. And I tried to get. I didn't play anyway, so who cares? Okay, let's throw that out there. All right, I had 37 at bats in my total college career. All right, and I tried to get a medium for all of them, and one of the assistant coaches went through and X'd it all out and made me get bigger sizes. But man, that would have been so cool.
You have been known to wear mediums.
No. That's bold. That's bold because in this case, it doesn't. I'm not. Listen, it looks bad now because I'm telling that story. But most of my clothes are XLs. Large on the low end.
He's not telling the
It's an insecure thing that people do to call other people schmedium. They're insecure about.
I don't think
themselves.
you're. I don't think you're really a schmedium. I think you're more of a
I think people
large.
But people tell on themselves and they're like, "Hey, is that my sister's shirt?" And it's like, "Dude, this shirt would flood you, buddy."
Larium. Alarium.
What's a larium?
Large, medium.
I don't think that's a
What is it? Miarge?
Ledium.
Yeah, medium works.
Marge? Is that a Marge?
Large works too.
You went with a larium? Where the hell? Where's the Y coming from?
It's not. Do you know how to spell medium? IUM?
Oh, it's like aluminum, I guess, huh? We're doing
How do they say that in Brit?
aluminium. I don't know. How does they say it?
Yeah,
No, come over here, mate. I'm gonna give you some aluminium.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
shank you, mate.
I don't know.
I might be more Australian.
Yeah.
How do you think they say it?
Now you have me going Australian in my head. Charlie and I always do British accents. We should have her here.
She can zoom in.
All that's coming in is, "Good day, mate."
That sounds more Australian.
It is. Yep. Crikey.
Speaking, have you ever seen the videos of people in Australia that say like, it's like, who's the crocodile hunter? What's his name?
Crocodile.
Steve Irwin.
Oh, I was going with Crocodile Dundee,
And
but
then they do like this for Steve Irwin and they kill a stingray.
No.
It's elite.
Oh, poor animals.
Shouldn't have killed a world renowned person.
I mean, even his family said it was his fault.
They waged war. When you do that, you can't be upset at the response. He didn't kill a stingray.
Are stingrays conscious creatures?
Yeah.
Are they?
I don't know.
Are you conscious?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I think I'm pretty conscious.
Speaking of mushrooms, have you ever done mushrooms?
I have not.
Well,
Have you?
besides you're buffed.
Besides buff, all natural mushroom extract. Yeah, every day. My buff.
Organic. Thank you.
Organic mushroom extract. Yes, every day.
Thank you for it.
What about you?
Yeah, every day.
What about other ones?
Occasionally.
I heard a story recently of a husband and a wife. They were struggling. They did mushrooms together, saved their marriage.
I believe it.
It's a real story.
I
That's a
believe it.
first-hand account.
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as it saved my marriage,
But it saved your marriage.
Saved it. Definitely made it stronger, though.
So you would say it saved it.
Not saved, just made it stronger.
What was weak?
I don't know. I don't know if we're ready to throw this out there.
It becomes buffed marriage counseling. We already did it. Buff marriage counseling. Don't split your bank accounts.
Oh, true.
It's a bad thing to do.
Court says to do mushrooms with your wife or significant other.
I've never done them, but I'll put a stamp of approval on it. I'd like to do them with my wife. When my mother-in-law sees this, Holly,
Can we
I
tag
have
Holly?
not, under any circumstances, done mushrooms. But if Mikkel asked me to,
You're an easy sell.
yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am an easy sell. Yeah. I mean, I actually don't even need to be sold. I just need the person who matters the most to accept it. That's the way I would say it. I've already been sold.
Oh.
My credit card is in the reader. But I need Mikkel to do the little tap,
You don't do Apple Tap?
pull in.
Apple Pay?
I do. Do you?
Yeah.
Do you ever carry credit cards with you?
I do, but now I feel like everywhere
I don't.
accepts Apple Pay.
I don't ever. I don't ever. The only place that you know what? No, turn Walmart. You're the worst.
Yeah, they suck.
Screw you.
They want their Walmart Plus Pay.
No one wants to do Walmart Pay.
No,
Walmart Pay sucks. It's stupid.
it's capitalism at its worst.
Listen, I'm a Walmart subscriber. We get the groceries brought to our house. Going to the store is hard.
It is hard.
It's hard.
Marcus, you Walmart subscriber? He's more
Any
of
of you guys?
more of a Target guy, I think.
You?
Oh, Smith's.
Well, Walmart delivers the groceries right now to our house for free. It's like $50 a year. Yeah, you do Walmart pickup. We did that forever, and then we did the delivery for free. My wife's sick. She's pregnant. We can't. Going to the store is hard.
It is hard.
It's hard. And
Can't
you
wait
save
for everyone
money.
to call us sis because we're complaining about going to Walmart.
Ah, jeez, I've been called worse things on the internet. Check my Twitter recently. Dude,
Oh.
People are so upset at me.
My favorite thing is when Court goes viral on Twitter because it's normally making fun of someone about sports.
Yeah, every time. I called Boogie Cousins an underrated NBA career. People out of the woodworks were condemning me to horrible, horrible futures.
Who had a better career,
I like Boogie Cousins. Sue me.
Carmelo Anthony or Boogie?
Carmelo had a better career.
You think?
Yeah, oh, for sure. I mean, the guy's
'Cause
a
of the
top 20
Olympics?
scorer in all-time history. I mean, he's like a 30-point per game guy. Took the Knicks to the Eastern Conference Finals after so many years of not being there. Like, I love Melo too,
I watched
Listen.
the Redeem Team this last weekend.
and it's amazing. And Melo's a huge piece.
Oh,
I
man.
love Carmelo Anthony.
When Kobe just goes into Powell, I'm like, man,
Oh, and he just bulldozes him.
gosh, yeah,
And you think about like when Buffed.
penetrates your brain.
No, I
Oh.
mean yes, but more. I was more thinking like when we destroy a can of like when a packet of Buff just like cuts through a Red Bull. That's how we could do. We should recreate. Actually, that would be.
Oh, we should get a card thrower that can throw buffed.
Ooh, that'd be cool. And it cuts other XR packaging.
See if you can cut my neck.
Shall I?
Yeah.
Okay. We've never done this segment before.
See if you can cut a couple inches off my shorts. too. Off
This is
the
a
inseam.
segment presented by Venomberry, where we throw Buffed at each other's necks.
Thanks for not opening a 6-pack because we're running out of those. Stop buying 6-packs, guys.
People, it doesn't even make sense to buy a 6-pack on our website. Stop doing it.
It's $2.50 a stick. You can get one of these for 79 cents right
Stop
now.
buying a 6-pack. It's like people don't even do math when they're on the internet.
Nope.
You can get a subscription to Buffed right now for $23 for your first month, and yet you want to spend $21.99 after shipping, taxes, and everything else to get 6? Make it make sense.
I can't. Oh. Did you break it open? That was a hard throw.
I was trying to cut your neck. I mean, one more.
Now I'm scared. Oh, that was softer.
You told me it was too hard the last time.
Oh, it's a rocket. Do I get a try?
Yeah.
Oh, you're opening up. Oh, that was a juke. Okay, ready? Oh, I get one more.
That was hard.
Open her up. Juking is the best part, I think.
Ah!
Do we get a cut?
How do I look?
I don't see anything.
I felt it, though. I felt that.
I bet a card thrower could do some damage, though. Dance monkey. All right.
What do you mean by that?
He's my brother. His name's Marcus. It's kind of similar.
Yeah. All right. We're ready to do
QU.
We're ready to do something else?
Yeah. It's Buffed in Between Us. Brought to you by Buffed. Buffed in Between Us.
We can.
That was our outro.